So this morning I'm meeting with a new client, brand new client. They came to me when Mrs. L was still off work on maternity leave, but returning in June, and it's now June. And they had pretty good income between them. I think hers was maybe 60, his was maybe 80,000, so about 140 combined, which is pretty solid. But they already had a number of properties and not the best properties, so we had to work with that. We had to wait for Mrs. L to go back to work, and she's now done that. The income's actually a bit better than what we'd originally thought. So it now looks like we can not only refinance their current portfolio, we can also buy another investment property, something that we're happy with. We can also look at doing something with their super. So we're going from that currently they have their own townhouse that they live in, plus 2 investment properties. They're going to go to 5 properties in total. And, this is Mr. and Mrs. L with a couple of really young kids, and, they don't feel like they're doing well, but we're about to bump them up to a portfolio well over $2 million. So given their age, they're going to do very, very well. So I'm here today to basically to go through all the finance structure and, see where we can keep things moving for them. So that went exceptionally well, as one can imagine. These guys are barely 30, I think 31 and 32. And we're now putting them in a position where they've got $2.5 million worth of property. That's their total portfolio value. They're smart. They bought a little townhouse, nice little townhouse to start out with. That's what they're living in. And that's what's enabling them to be able to take this big step with us. We've also got a very good debt strategy there to get those loans paid off as quick as possible. But as we see it, that even with average growth, it's 5-6% growth a year, they're going to have a $5 million portfolio by the time they're 45. If we can then focus on paying off the debt at the same time, we're going to put them in a position where they're going to have a very, very comfortable retirement, and they're not going to be very old. So really looking forward to kicking this one off, and we all agree we're in this for the long haul together, and we'll enjoy the journey together.